A poor boy accidentally discovered that the coin on his roommate's keychain was actually an antique, so he spent everything he had to buy it. His clueless roommate thought he had gone crazy and even gave him the coin without taking any money. The boy then took the coin to an antique store. After carefully examining it, the shop owner realized it was an antique from 100 years ago. He immediately offered $1,500 and bought it. However, the owner's daughter saw the whole thing. When the owner found out that his daughter and the boy were classmates, he specifically told her to maintain a good relationship with him. After all, the boy's ability to identify antiques was extraordinary, but the daughter didn't take it seriously. She said the boy was a well-known poor student at school, so how could he possibly know anything about antiques? What she didn't know was the boy had X-ray vision and could see things that others couldn't. It turned out that just earlier, when he was crossing the street, he was accidentally hit by a suddenly appearing car, and the driver was the school beauty he had a crush on. When she saw him lying motionless on the ground, she was about to help him, but a classmate nearby said that the boy did it on purpose to get her attention and faked the accident to do so. His goal was to get her sympathy, and the school beauty believed what the classmates said. Helplessly, the boy got up shakily. Unexpectedly, he had gained X-ray vision. After mocking him, the others just walked away. The boy silently vowed that he would become the richest man so that they would see him in a new light. Then he planned to go back to the dorm to rest, but instead, he accidentally found his roommate's antique coin. With that coin, he got acquainted with the antique shop owner. To make more money, he took his $1,500 and went to the antique market. When he activated his power, he discovered a 500-year-old antique vase. After bargaining with the seller, he bought the vase for just $200. Trusting the shop owner, he brought the vase back to the antique shop. He asked the owner to appraise it. The owner became very excited after seeing it and asked where he got such a treasure. When he heard the boy had just casually bought it next door, the daughter mocked him for having no eye for quality and bet that if the vase turned out to be real, she would become his girlfriend. But in the next second, her father told her that the vase was indeed real. He then offered $50,000 to buy the vase. Just like that, the boy made a huge profit. But the girl was confused why her father thought so highly of him. Her father not only believed in his abilities, but also credited him for bringing business to their shop. So he told his daughter to stay close to the boy. To figure out his background, she volunteered to be his driver and drove him straight to school. Unexpectedly, the school beauty saw this scene, but the boy didn't notice and just wanted to go back to his dorm to rest. He was surprised to see his roommate trading stocks. The roommate was upset about the stock market crash. But when the boy looked closely, he saw that the stock would soon rise sharply. He didn't expect his X-ray vision could not only identify antiques, but also predict stock trends. His roommate didn't believe him, but the next second, the stock soared. Seeing that, the boy considered opening an account to start trading himself. At that moment, another roommate returned and reminded them to attend their finance class. In class, the professor told the students that as finance majors, stock trading was essential hands-on training. He then began teaching how to pick stocks, but the boy didn't follow his instructions and instead used his roommate's phone to buy a stock. He even told the professor which stock to buy, but the professor thought the boy wasn't paying attention and kicked him out of the class. So the rest of the students followed the professor's advice and bought other stocks, but the stocks crashed right after they bought them. When the students expressed doubt, the professor passed the blame, saying that stock trading involves risk and everyone should be cautious. But just then, the stock the boy bought for his roommate had made a profit of $400,000. Everyone was shocked after hearing this. They all thought he was a stock trading genius. Little did they know, the real expert was the boy himself. Just after being kicked out of class, he got a call from the antique shop owner. The owner said he had a new antique and needed the boy's help to identify it. After getting the message, the boy quickly arrived at the shop. The owner greeted him happily and introduced him to some antique industry big shots. But those experts looked down on the boy, thinking he was too young to know anything. They believed the owner was just fooling them. But after the owner strongly insisted, they agreed to let the boy take part in the appraisal. To their surprise, the boy just glanced at the item and said the vase was a fake. This statement angered the experts present. They said they had decades of experience in appraising antiques. How could they possibly not tell the real from the fake? They immediately demanded the boy explain how he determined it was a fake. Upon hearing this, the boy went silent because he didn't want to expose his superpower. He could only lie and say he judged by instinct, but no one believed him. Then, in the next second, what the boy said completely stunned everyone.